You can flee sexual immorality. You can push it away. You can turn off your computer. You can do all this. But if you're not consistently protecting yourself against sexual immorality, there will be a one day. There will be a one day. But Joseph chose on this one day to flee sexual immorality instead of stepping into sexual immorality. You with me on that? Here we go. But one day, when he went into the house to do work, doing his job, and none of the other men of the house were there in the house. In other words, the house was empty except for Joseph. So he thought. And she caught him with his garment, saying, lie with me, have sex with me. But he left the garment in her hand and what? And fled. I mean, he got out of the house. So you just imagine, so he's in there shirtless or whatever, like working, and then all of a sudden she sneaks up and says, hey baby, grabs him. You with me on that? Grabs him, and he looks and is like, ah! And what does he do? He runs so fast away because not only does he know probably his own temptation, but he knows it's wicked sin against who? God. So he runs away, and she's left with the garment, and he is long gone. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what we need to do when any sexual arousal or desires come up. We need to be like, oh, I looked at something on the computer, throw the monitor halfway across the room. Don't hit anybody, but destroy it. Or you're at work and you see something inappropriate, or somebody is diving into an emotional conversation and tempting you. Run away. But what do we do in America nowadays? Nobody's around. Nobody's looking. I'm going to pleasure myself and herself. Nobody's watching. But ladies and gentlemen, who's been watching the entire time? God has. Write this down. When nobody is around, we think sinfully, we can get away from sin, get away with sin. But God is watching, so what? So flee, run, be like Joseph, get out of Dodge, just go away, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. Sin, flee from the sexual immorality.
If you're watching this video, that means you just saw a clip, a 2 or 3 minute clip, and that shows you, and it's telling you how much we value you. We want to put things out in front of you, but that video clip is nowhere near enough of God's Word that you need. So we encourage you to be in Catalyst Church on the services on Sundays, join a small group, because that's how much we value you and your spiritual growth. But beyond that, you need to be investing in your own spiritual growth. So make sure that you're in God's Word. Make sure you come to Catalyst for the services, and make sure you join a small group, because that's how important your spiritual growth is.